Okay, so welcome back. This part is for those people who want more. It's called the IBO part. The IBO stands for Independent Business Owner. Now, there are some people who would say, you know what, I want more out of this. Then there are some people, I've asked quite a number of people traveling from one place to another. When I get to meet people, I say, if this works for you, what I shared with you, if it works, would you be willing to share it with other people? And he said, of course, if it works, I'll be willing to share it with other people. I remember at some point in a particular time when I said, how much would you take if you were to share with other people? And I remember a man said that, well, if he was to share it with his close friends and family members, he wasn't going to take anything from them. But that if he was going to show it to friends that are far off, they were going to pay because of the quality of the information. So I told him, and that's what I'm going to tell you now. Your friends do not have to pay for you to show them this opportunity. The company, to know it, will reward you for showing this to your friends, for not shutting up. But apart from that, there's a part of it that would extremely benefit you. And that's what I'm about to share with you right now. Now let me show you, you've got to do just two things. I'm going to show you the two things you need to do, and then I'm going to show you the results of those two things that you're about to do. So right now, pay attention to the two things that I'm about to show to you. First of all, this is what you need to do. Well, before I go to that, these are earnings of people in the independent business community who have actually earned. Some people did this in 1 month, in 2 months. But here's the key. If you earn $16,000, $30,000, $21,000, you'd agree with me that you have more equity, you have more fluid with which you can invest in the cryptocurrency space, buy some more assets, and do what? Buy some more assets and grow. Okay? Remember, the person who put in $100 and made 1.1 billion from BNB. Another person put in $500 and made 5.67 or 8 billion. But they all waited for this whole thing the same period of time. You see, the time spent in doing this is the same. The energy put in doing this is the same. The difference is just equity. So this gives you the opportunity to increase your equity. Alright, so these are all results of people. How do we pay you a need-to-know-it community? There are 6 ways that you earn as an independent business owner if you decide to become an independent business owner. But I'm going to talk about just 2. The personal sales bonus and the team sales bonus. In fact, I'm going to dwell on the team sales bonus. Okay? What do you get? How much would you get if you do this? But first, let me look at the 2 steps, 2 things that you need to do. So first thing that you need to do, what's the first thing? First thing for you to become a pioneer is that you get 2 active friends. 2 friends of yours to become your partners. Or you get 2 active partners. That is step number 1. To become part of the community and to grow the business with you. Step number 2. You teach these 2 friends to do what? To get 2 friends, to sponsor 2 friends. And you become a rising star. That's where your job stops. So the strategy is simple. Each bring 2, teach 2. Each person bring 2 and teach those 2. The moment you are done, what happens? You hand over the baton to them. They've already done step 1 by your help, using your help. And so so the next thing they'll have to do is they'll have to teach these 2. Amy will have to teach A1 and A2 to get their own 2, and Ben is going to teach B2 and B1 and B2 to also get their own 2. And the moment they do that, their job is done. So for everybody, your job is to become a rising star. And that's all. If that continues to the end, I'm going to show you the power of this strategy and what it is going to bring, what it's going to get, what you're going to benefit if you apply this strategy. But let's see. If you go through this, basically what this means is that these are your bonuses and benefits. But I want to make it simple because I want this video to be a short one. I want to make it simple. Let me show you the results of following that strategy. Each one, bring 2 and train 2. Are you ready? This is where my blood gets pumping. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how important this is and how beneficial this can get. Now, with a very simple strategy that I just shared with you. If this is your first month, it's a very lazy man's strategy. Just follow it. You do it, you get your 2 partners in your first month, and you stop talking to anybody. Completely stop talking to anybody. Alright? And you teach these 2 to also get their 2. And once you teach them to get their 2, your job is done. You hand the baton over to them. So what they need to do is now teach their 2 to also get their own 2. Once they do that, then they become rising stars. The job is done. If we follow this all through to 12 months, by your 12th month, if you're looking at this, by your 12th month, you were earning $368,500. Now, if you add all of this together, it comes to, I think, about $770-something thousand or so. But for ease of calculations, let's take this to be $800. In 12 months, you are able to make, $800,000. So if you are in Nigeria and we translate this $800,000 we multiply by 500 to a naira to a dollar. Of course, at this point it's over 500, it's about 580. But let's take 500 for instance. So what's going to be? $800,000 will become 400 million naira in 12 months. Take your calculator, pause this video, take your calculator and check. Divide 400 million by 12. It comes down to 33.3 million per month. Let me ask you, how many businesses and how many jobs can pay you 33.3 million naira in a month? That's the potential here. And what if you are unable to achieve 100% and you achieve just 50%? That's about 16.5 million naira per month. But what if you are able to achieve just 25%? That is 8.25 million naira. Even if it's just 10%, that's about 3.3 million, right? So you see that this is amazing in any way you look at it. Okay, but now this is the fuel. The vehicle is the blockchain technology or the cryptocurrency space. So you make money from here and then you put it into buying coins and assets that have been recommended by our analysts and coaches and mentors. You see the link, and then the coins, boom, as they explode. That's it. That's freedom. That's significance. That's impact. That's where we're going. So you see, the IBO system gives you the opportunity to make money, okay, which you can invest in cryptocurrency. Even if you have money now already invested in cryptocurrency, how about you increasing your equity? How about you buying more assets? How about you buying more coins? Because you never can tell where the explosion is just going to happen. You don't know where it's going to happen. So why don't you situate yourself? Now, let me ask you, why would you leave money on the table when all you have to do is tell someone, a friend of yours, to say, hey, I just found something, a way that we can make money from the internet without giving our money to anyone, from the internet or from the cryptocurrency space. I just found a way that we can recover the monies that we've lost on the internet without giving our money to anyone. Why don't we come take a look at it together? That's all you have to do. So this is enormous. Remember, this is based only on your team sales bonus, what most companies call the binary bonus. We're not talking about your personal sales bonus. We're not talking about the royalties or other leadership bonuses that are available here at Tenowit. Okay? Another important thing is that by the time you become a chief executive, you have quite a number of incentives. But what really excites me is when you become a chief executive, you are entitled to a Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Now listen, this is not about all those cars that some companies give here and there. People are excited. We are Mercedes team. Okay? By the time you get to the next level, you do what? You're entitled to the incentive is a Mercedes-Benz Jeep. Okay? And then by the time you become a chairman, what do you have? You have a $500,000 house anywhere in the world. Now the key thing about this is that by the time you qualify for these incentives, you've already made so much money that these incentives are actually small. Another thing I want to tell you, in case you're interested in this and you are knowledgeable in this space, in the independent business space or home business space or network marketing space or affiliate space, you need to understand that, like, unlike some businesses where they cut down on your performance, they flush your points and all of that, this does not happen. Here, our team sales bonus is infinite. You just keep earning indefinitely. Nobody stops you. And whatever you have that is remaining is carried over to the next day. Nobody stops you anywhere. This is huge. And again, this does not compete with any other industry. Whether it is health and wellness, whatever, whoever, real estate, you can still get them to see this opportunity that is moving rapidly and massively disruptive. Now that you know all of this, what is it going to be? Go back to whoever showed this to you and get them to say, I want more. And remember, this is not compulsory. You don't have to do this to make money. If you're comfortable with whatever you're doing and you can get the slide, you can get the setups and the signals and the coaching and all of that, you buy your assets, you buy your points and your tokens, that's fine, perfectly. But why should you leave money on the table when you can come and listen? It's time for you to get recognized and get rewarded and live life on your own terms. You see a representation of what I just showed to you, the Mercedes-Benz, your house, and the Breitling watch, and the Cybertruck. All of that is what we have. I mean, this is an amazing community. Listen, let me tell you something. It's time for you to start up, because tomorrow you will wish that you had started today. Win the game before it is played. We are a team of lions. Okay, non-stop. People prices space is great. It's time for you to get started. It's time for you to become an independent business owner with tomorrow. Alright? There are different ways that you can get started. Get back to whoever invited you. Get details on how you can get started right away. Right? So thank you so much for being with me thus far. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and proudly to know it. And my sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. I see you in the profit room as an independent business owner and as a profit taker. Bye for now.